the golden eagle. 65 to 80% of all chicks die before their first winter, but if it survives, it becomes a master of disguise, a creature that has conquered the harshest land on earth, Rock Ptarmigan. 160 days from egg to survivor. It is early spring on the Arctic tundra. Day length is growing, and the males have returned, ready to fight for territory. Males defend territories of nearly 1 square kilometer. The size of a male's red comb decides everything. His rank, his territory, his chance to mate. To attract a female, the male performs an elaborate display, beating wings rapidly, fanning his tail, calling out in a harsh, croaking voice. The female has already changed color. Her brown feathers make her nearly invisible. She watches carefully. Then she chooses. The male takes a dangerous risk. He stays white, while the females turn brown. He is visible from far away, exposed to every predator, but he cannot change until mating is complete. The female selects the nest site on open tundra, close to a rock for shelter. She scratches a shallow hollow into the earth. She lines it with moss, lichen, dry grass, and her own feathers. Simple, hidden, perfect. The first egg is laid. Over the next 12 days, more follow. 1 every day, 8 eggs, each one nearly invisible, even from just 2 meters away. Incubation lasts 21 days. Only the female remains. Her camouflage is so perfect, she almost disappears just before hatching. The male leaves, he joins other males, and now she is alone. Through wind, through cold, through rain, she waits. For 21 days, she barely eats. She leaves the nest only briefly, never more than 30 minutes. An Arctic fox passes within meters. The female freezes. She does not move. She does not make a sound. Her life, and theirs, depends on staying unseen. Inside each egg, life is forming. By day 14, everything is ready. The chick breathes and waits. Day 20, a faint tapping sound. The chicks are calling from inside, and she answers, teaching them her voice before they are even born. They hatch. After 21 days of silence, life finally breaks through. Tiny chicks, covered in striped down, eyes open, alert, hungry. Within 12 hours, they leave the nest forever. They are born ready to run. They feed on insects and spiders, high protein for rapid growth. But the Arctic is unforgiving. Even in summer, the cold returns, the mother becomes shelter, and they gather beneath her. A shadow crosses the sky, and instantly, the chick freezes. Instinct, older than memory. The Gear Falcon, fast, powerful, relentless. The mother calls once, the chicks scatter and disappear. She draws the danger toward herself, away from them. Not all chicks stay together. One becomes separated and calls out. Every second alone is dangerous. She finds it, she always finds them. By day 7, the wing feathers begin to emerge. By day 10, they can fly, short, clumsy flights, but flights. 10 days old, first real flight, a milestone that most birds take weeks or even months to reach. Week 3. The brood is larger now, real feathers replacing down. The tundra is their classroom, and every day is a lesson. 6 weeks old. The juvenile summer plumage is complete, brown and gray, mottled and textured, nature's perfect disguise. Families begin to merge into creches, large groups of mothers and young, safety in numbers. A golden eagle strikes. The group explodes apart. Chaos, movement everywhere, and in that confusion, the eagle loses its target. Sometimes survival depends on confusion. Between 65 and 80% of all chicks will not survive their first year. The tundra does not forgive. Week 10. The young ptarmigan is nearly fully grown, flying stronger now, feeding on its own. Week 12. Independence. The bond breaks. Now, it faces the tundra, alone. It must find its own food. Willow buds, birch catkins, berries, seeds, each one picked with precision, guided by instinct. Late summer, the first molt begins. White feathers slowly replace the brown. The ptarmigan is changing, preparing for what's coming. Its feet are completely feathered, all the way to the toes. Natural snowshoes, natural insulation, a design shaped over millions of years. An Arctic windstorm. The young ptarmigan reacts instantly. It finds a rock, gets low, and waits. Autumn arrives fast. The tundra burns with orange and red. The ptarmigan feeds constantly, storing energy for survival. Before the snow comes, every bite matters. Berries, willow buds, seeds. It eats without stopping. As winter approaches, ptarmigans gather into flocks, dozens moving together. In this land, being alone means death. First snow. The white plumage arrives just in time, white on white, the perfect camouflage. The male reveals one detail, a black stripe from eye to beak, the only mark on an otherwise invisible body. Temperatures fall below -30 degrees. The ptarmigan does something remarkable. It burrows into the snow. Inside, it is warmer than the air above. Deep winter. The tundra is buried under snow. Temperatures that can freeze exposed skin in seconds. And still, the ptarmigan remains. Beneath the snow, frozen branches wait. The ptarmigan digs through, sometimes a full meter, just to reach food. In the flock, some feed while others watch. One lifts its head, and instantly, all heads rise. An Arctic fox charges. The flock bursts into the air, wings explode upward. The fox lunges and misses. Moments later, they land again and continue feeding as if nothing happened. But winter is relentless. The weak do not last. A bird separated from the flock has very little time. When the cold becomes extreme, the ptarmigan adapts. Feathers expand, trapping heat. Movement slows. Energy is saved at all costs. Another dawn, another day survived. The snowy owl, another predator of deep winter. The ptarmigan knows this shape. It freezes and waits. January, then February. The days grow longer, slowly, but the ptarmigan notices something begins to change. The male's red comb starts to swell. In the heart of winter, a signal of spring. The cycle is beginning again. The first patch of bare ground appears. The ptarmigan finds it instantly. The tundra is waking up, and so is the bird. Day 155. The chick that hatched 155 days ago is now fully grown, the same size as any adult, carrying the same instincts, ready for the same tests. The young male makes his first territorial call. Another male backs down. A new cycle of dominance has begun. Day 160. The journey is complete. A fragile egg has become a survivor in one of the harshest environments on Earth. 2 coats of armor, brown for summer rocks, white for winter snow. The ptarmigan changes twice a year, guided by daylight, not temperature.
In summer, the rock ptarmigan's mottled plumage camouflages it among rocks and vegetation. In winter, its white plumage provides perfect concealment against snow and ice.
Design,
this seasonal adaptation allows it to disappear into its environment.
Snow becomes shelter. A burrow just 30 centimeters deep can be far warmer than the air above. The ptarmigan has known this for ages. More than 8 million rock ptarmigans live across the Arctic, from Canada and Alaska to Greenland, Svalbard, Scandinavia, Russia, and Japan. The most widespread Arctic bird on Earth, but change is coming. Warmer springs shift the rhythm. Snow arrives late, but the ptarmigan still changes on time. For a brief moment, it becomes visible, and sometimes that moment is enough. Listed as near threatened, numbers are falling in some regions. The ptarmigan is resilient, but not invincible. Out of every 10 eggs, only a few will survive. Survival here is precise and unforgiving. She raised them in the harshest nursery on earth. She fed them, warmed them, called to them, protected them, and then let them go. This bird survived, not by chance alone, but by instinct, camouflage, speed, endurance, and the care of one mother who chose the perfect place at the perfect time. Now, he has found his territory, and when spring returns, the cycle begins again. The tundra endures, and the ptarmigan endures with it. Life in one of Earth's harshest worlds, ongoing, relentless, extraordinary. 160 days, from a speckled egg to a survivor of the Arctic, a bird that changes its coat, burrows into snow, and has lived here since before the last ice age. If you want to learn more about this bird, all sources are listed in the description below. Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.